So what we're looking at here is we're looking at the Minitab output for linear regression. So if we remember the coefficients in this situation, the intercept coefficient is the B value, and the number of sodas coefficient is the slope. So that's kind of how that shakes out. So yeah, the very first thing is what proportion of the variance and hostility can be explained by the number of sodas. That, remember, is the R squared value. So 98.01% can be explained by the number of sodas. The 90% confidence interval, assume n is equal to infinity. So this is a t interval because we don't. Again, we're using standard errors, not standard deviations. So now we're going to take the 90% confidence interval, which means I need a 1.6. If you look it up in your t table, you need a 1.645 for your t critical. So right there, 1.645. Here's our point estimate. Here's what we estimated the slope to be from our sample. That was 0.832, and then 1.645, and then this is the number. This is the size of a standard error. So for this one, I just took 0.832 and I subtracted off 1.645 standard errors, and for this one, I added. So here's our confidence interval, 95 or 90% confidence interval. So we are 90% confident that the true slope of the regression line that describes the violence from the number of sodas, that predicts the violence level from the number of sodas, is between 0.6539 and 1.01 for X bar Hall. Then we move on and we look at the next part. It says we got to predict the hostility. So looking at the very top one here, or this is the X bar Hall. So it's violence, the predicted violence, and we would use V hat or violence hat and all that kind of stuff. But for this deal, I'm just going to say Y is violence is equal to 0.832 times the sodas plus the y-intercept, 3.586. So that's our equation. And then if I just make those other equations down here, I plugged in 6 for this one, so 0.832 times 6 plus 3.586. And then for this one, I used the two-tailed tower one, and I got 7.748. And then the last one for the stables, I got 7.637. So can we eliminate a myrtle location? Yes, the stables are the least violent. So we can go through, that's how you kind of go through that one. It's been a while since, I understand it's been a while since we've done the linear regression stuff, and we kind of went through it fast. So I understand, don't feel bad if you were kind of feeling behind on that one, but we got it done.